Going on, collective? Welcome back to the Oracle's desk, the crooked camera of the Oracle's desk. Hit subscribe, collective. My voice is getting better. I don't know if you could tell. I've been trying to stay on vocal rest. I had an earache. I finished the show's music, well, the piano part for it, but the melodies and everything are in. Just have to work on the lyrics this week and the script. So I'm trying to keep soft messages in my sanctuary right now. There's a lot of nasty energies going around. I've already been dabbling and fighting and trying to soothe and redirect these energies that are coming. But, they get overwhelming. So I'm trying to just do flower stuff right now. I'm trying not to do any charms because I know that I already have messages that Spirit has asked me to deliver. I will try to do that this week. But being said, I really want to finish my musical. So we are going to keep with soft, flowery messages. If that kind of tarot reading sounds interesting to you, please stick around. Pour yourself some tasty beverage and come sit next to me. Now, I've been called to, whatever you want to say, to doing some of, oh my God, doing some of this Lamond, specifically because there's a garden in here. I don't know why, I think it's calling to me. So we're just going to grab it. This is French Grandma's Lamond. So we're going to find the garden. There's peacocks in this garden, I think. I don't know, but I feel really cold. Here it is. Is there any other gardens in here? Great. Okay. I'm feeling called to the garden. I don't know why. Let's see if we can get one more Lawan. Or two more, whatever you like, Spirit. Two more it is. Ooh. We'll leave that clover out, collective. Yes, we will. Look, there's two clovers, collective. This is a good snake in the garden. I got a golden ticket. Let's look for the flowers in this bouquet. I've always wanted to do that. I've never done it before. Let's see here. Looks like we have some, we got some sunflowers. We've got some roses. Oh, sorry, collective. We've got sunflowers, daisies, roses. Looks like, I could say lavender, but it also could be that, I want to say mescaluna. I could be wrong. And some like mint. There's a bee. And then those are a bulb plant. I can't think of the name. And then these are, looks like lilies. So let's see what we can find, collective. I don't think those are zinnias. No. We got daisies. Ooh, andromedas. I don't think those are hyacinths. Who's thinking that? It's not lilac. There's rose. There's lily. I don't want to sing that song. I hear you trying to get me to sing it. I'm not going to. Delphinium. Hollyhocks, cacti, wisteria, bird of paradise, crocus, hydrangea, pansy, peony. Those would be some big dandelions. They're kind of dandelion-y though too. Ooh, they could be lysanthus. Sorry, I enjoy this. Sunflowers. Philo. Morning glories. Azaleas. Huh. Thought there'd be more lily flower. Let's look at this other deck to see if we can't get anything. Just Just humor me, collective. Just humor me. I got that good inner peace incense burning. Oh, here. Lavender. That'll work. Echinacea. Clomanthus. Oh, lupins. Lupins are huge, though. I mean, huge. Let's go for it. Why not? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I need a good fuzzy yellow. There's no tulips. No. No. No cosmos. No mallow. Mm-hmm. Almost done, collective. Almost done. Make sure we get the bouquet right. All right, I think we're good. Although I will say Disanthus could definitely be these yellow poofy flowers right here that can't be identified. All right, so what is in our garden? We have dandelion. Actually, I don't think those are dandelions. I'm going to pick the Disanthus for those. We can have lupin out, roses and some lilies and some daisies and some sunflowers. This is nice, isn't it? See, we're playing, collective. I know it's always like get right into the filth, but you know what? If you want to be a really good reader, you got to learn to play. Sorry. There are some that don't, though. They're very serious. But their sets are a lot nicer than mine. Hit subscribe. Okay. Nice. 7 minutes in. We have Bloomin' Madness, collective. Blooming Madness. So something wants us in the garden. Wants to bring us together. Tell us something. Animals, spirits here with swans and foo dogs and snakes that are charmed with golden eggs, collective. Or something about protecting the golden egg. There's a man and a woman strolling in the garden. There's a dog running after the woman. The man has someone with him, I think, but I can't see who it is. Let's see if we can see it together. Right there. I think it's a child. There's some ducks, too. Isn't this lovely garden? Don't you have a nice stroll there? I love gents. I love foo dogs. And gilding. Hit subscribe. All right, so 7 minutes in, collective. Flowers are blooming madness. I think you gotta remember to take some time, some purity. What are you working on? Rituals, beauty rituals specifically. You know, when there's ugliness in the world, there's a lot of different energies that are working through it in their own way. And I think one way that I work through this kind of stuff is with beauty. So we have sunflower here, and we see loyalty with the dog and the lady walking. Simplicity. This is a very simple path through the garden. Could be a cutting garden. Cut some flowers. This bouquet, it is in the card. It says it sits in the entryway of your home in an alcove on an altar. It is meant as a symbol of fidelity and friendship and love. And I love that the Japanese tea room is here because it's steeped in so much tradition. In fact, now that I look at it, they look like foo dogs, Japanese foo dogs. A lot of tradition. Number 20, number 30, number 9. Peace, purity, healing, simplicity, imagination, loyalty, and beauty. These are the things to cultivate around us. I think the flowers want us to remember that this is the type of energy Fortuna likes to keep us in. Hit subscribe. Fortuna is all about finding beauty, and Fortuna is all about finding fortune in everyday things. And the more fortune you find in the everyday things, the more fortune finds you. You know what? I'm going to use this deck. I haven't done this one yet. This is going to throw this reading way out of whack, you guys. Are you ready to waste another 10 minutes with me here? Hit subscribe. You silly things. It's good that we're spending time focusing on cultivating gardens. What we're putting in our garden: poppies, retreat, waiting for the ladybugs. It's especially important for us creatives because they would like us nothing more than for us to be in a low vibrational energy right now. Because they're weak. They're weak. I'm telling you, I'm going to track how long it takes me to get my stuff back from the copyright office. Because it's been record time. Record time. It's actually really scary. Action. Yeah. Retreat. Wait to take action. There are swans. Oh, yeah. Embodiment. Balance. Beauty. I like this too. Dragonflies. And the keeper of dreams. There's that egg collective they would like to separate you from. They would love to separate you from your egg, darling. Keeper of opportunity. Yeah. Keeper of stories. Discernment. Be so careful. Here's that bee. Be so careful who you mix your energies with. I put a post out this morning. Disney is on the ropes, you guys. And it's so funny because the AI had shown me a post that someone put up about how Disney, at one point, the company was on their last leg. And they put out a movie called Cinderella. And that movie saved the company. And I just ask that creatives be more discerning with whom you work with, especially right now. You would not want to be your name or your creation mixed in with this company. They just got busted having, and I've been complaining about this for years, and everyone I complained to ignored me about it. So I have some kind of feelings about this because I feel personally that Disney has stolen from me. That's a story for another day. This is not about me. This is about how they would send children to Little St. James Island for 9 years to go snorkeling. There are children that go missing from Disney all the time. You guys, there's something very sinister going on, and they're on their last leg. And it would be devastating to have someone from the collective, especially very powerful creator, go over there and lend their wand to them right now, when really what they need is to go bankrupt and go away. Do not help our enemy as they fall. We do not need them. They need us. And they will not understand that even in their weakened state. They'll still try to take everything from you. So I cannot stress enough. Do not do business with these people. Do not. We must be so discerning in what action we look to take. We have to be careful of who we're reaching out to. We must be. Okay? Because we are the keepers of opportunity. We are the keepers of stories. We are the keepers of dreams. We are the dreamers of dreams. We are the magic makers and the music makers. Do you understand? We are a very powerful collective. A lot of energy is gone, come together to try to keep us away from ourselves and our power. I cannot implore you enough to be careful with whom you deal with right now. Let's get some cards here, and then we'll call it a day. Spirit, what else would you like the Divine Collective to know about using this discernment and worrying and thinking about how we're cultivating our gardens? What would you like us to know, Collective, before we go? I have a feeling God is very excited to see what we do with his paintbrush. I'm excited to show off. Of course, everything falls. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Collective, look. 7 of Pentacles. It's all about watching your garden grow. And I don't know if you're into this or not, but there is a way to garden by the moon. And I've been called lately, I have this thing with Uluru. I won't get into it now because I've already gone on far too long. But 1616 when I said that. Uluru showed me a vision I had for my garden, a garden I had. And so when I see the moon here, it reminds me of that garden. It reminds me of that magical day that Uluru showed me. Uluru walked me through my garden and turned it into a sanctuary and blessed it for me singing a song to her. When she defeated evil. It was nothing for her to defeat evil too, by the way. It was like brushing teeth for all their effort. So remarkable. Yes, but I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. So you've been dreaming about a garden too. And these cards mean something different to you than to me in my moon garden. But there you are, Collective. Tending and watching your plants grow. Even if it's just thoughts of seeds. I have a fridge full of seeds, by the way. Let's get another couple cards here. You might want to try to garden in the phases of the moon for some of these things. You can add magical elements to your garden. Rocks where the garden is. But nothing is more magical for a garden than it being permaculture based. And subscribe. More. That's weird. You want me to pull a card from there? Yes. God demands it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look, God is very excited to come together with us in these ventures. This goes far beyond Jack. I've been pondering the Lord for a minute now lately, as most of us have in the collective. Hit subscribe. I feel like God wanted to make himself a beautiful place to put a piece of himself here. And he wanted it to be in harmony and us to be as obedient as the stars. Which just means being obedient to ourselves. Put some order magic in this garden, collective. 10 of Pentacles came out. That's your kingdom. That's your kingdom. Wealth and all that. 1919 on the clock. There's the Moon Kingdom. That sounds extraordinary. This is the Truth Collective. This is the idea. This is from God himself, his sword down, to plant this idea in us. Now, this is a very strange card to ask to be pulled out of here, but I will obey, and then we will call it a day, collective. It's been a real pleasure reading this energy with you. Please excuse the state of my nails. I've been in the recording studio for the last week with an earache. with headphones on, trying to finish my musical duets at the corner pub. And so I've been a bit under the weather, just trying to keep the energy healthy through here. All right, prophecy 2020 on the clock. Lord, what magic do you want to see here? Wow. Sophia. This is Sophia. This is her message. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Collective, we always get these cards out together. Oh my God. Whoa, yo. I'm a bit overcome with this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yes, collective, if you're into it, you are being asked to use great amount of order magic in making this garden. This is about healing. This is about helping people get their karmic energies under control. They're just energies altogether. And then entering into cycles, new cycles, to learn things. That is the beat of the drum. That is the sound. You know, it's funny. I said today that devils run when good men go to war. And it's from this TV show, silly TV show called Doctor Who. It's the bad wolf. There's a bad wolf, and he was a time lord, and he got lost. And he had stared into the void, and he had lost his mind. Well, no, I don't say he lost his mind. He started hearing a drum, and the drum made him lose his mind. And when he worked, he was doing things to try to make the drum beat stop. And the works that he was doing were war, to bring war and chaos. And the only time the drums got quiet were when he was doing that. So to see this here, it's letting me know, it's making me feel like the drums that we hear, this will be our drum beat. And the only time that we will feel calm and quiet is when we succumb and give into the divine and making this beauty, bringing this beauty to fruition. This is an extremely beautiful read. I'm really overcome right now. Sophia and Celestia. Just beautiful magic. Absolutely beautiful magic. All right, I'm going to leave this here, collective. I'm tired and I'm about to cry again. Wow. It's quite amazing. Anyway, I hope that this brought you some comfort. I hope this helps set you back on the path of beauty. You can't get any higher of authorities here than the Hierophant and Sophia and Celestia. And I'm sure there's all kinds of things and symbols that I'm missing here. But like I said, I have a lot of work to do today still. So, and I've already taken ever so much time up from you. But if you have anything you'd like to add, or if you'd like me to revisit this read, put it down in the comments. And just remember, luck is here on your side. You can't get a higher authority than Sophia and the Hierophant and Celestia. The drumbeat of new cycles. So let's make sure we're planning our gardens. We're putting a lot of order magic in it. and we're making sure that they're for the best and highest outcome in divine time, order, and law, and our highest selves. Thank you so much for being with me to the end of this reading. And if you did make it to the end, hit a rainbow down in the comments so I know that you like this type of reading, and I'll continue to do more.